Hi guys, it's Antoinette the Confident Woman and welcome to my channel, your one-stop source for confident living. If you're new here and like the content, then consider subscribing to keep up with all this good stuff. Okay, so just getting straight into it. I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist, and those that are closest to me know just how detrimental this perfectionism can be. I've lost count of the number of times it's actually left me inactive and basically stopped me from doing what I could do or what I needed to do because I just thought to myself, oh, it's not going to be good enough. And a classic example is I'll record a video, for instance, or write up a blog post, and then I won't upload it because I'm thinking, okay, there's this wrong with it, there's that wrong with it. Basically, I just didn't see it as perfect. And that's not good enough because someone else could have benefited from me uploading the video, whether or not it was perfect. But I've stopped doing that now. If the lighting's wrong, it's going up. If my makeup toe up, and guys, you need to be gracious with me, I'm still learning to beat this face, it's still going up. And if the framing's not quite right, it's still going up nonetheless. Because believe it or not, most people are not even going to notice most of the little things that I'm fussing over. And this doesn't only relate to my blogging and like videos and stuff like that. It's like every other aspect in life. So let's choose to make imperfect progress as opposed to no progress at all. And I want to be really careful here because I'm not saying this is a license to doing things sloppily or producing crappy content or work that's not up to par. I'll continue to strive for excellence and doing things well. But what I'm recognizing is that striving for excellence is like completely different or totally different from being a perfectionist. So taking my own advice, it's one step at a time, and improvement will only come as time goes on, as I grow. And the mentality of me saying it has to be 100% perfect or I'm not doing it at all is just putting pressure, unneeded pressure on me. Perfectionism can be detrimental and can actually serve more as a hindrance, or it has been serving more as a hindrance for me. And believe it or not, being a perfectionist and procrastinating often go hand in hand because you push off doing what you should be doing and justify it by or with the excuse that, well, it's not going to come out good anyway, so why bother? So here are just a few other reasons why I'm choosing to ditch perfectionism. Firstly, ultimately, perfectionism in the context of what I'm talking about is rooted in fear, and fear cripples. Anything that is driven by fear, it won't allow you to fully flourish or do what you need to do, like fulfill what you're called to do. And can you see the irony in that? And secondly, being a perfectionist can cause bad stress, not only for yourself, but for all the people around you, because you tend to be tense and get agitated when things don't quite go your way or when things don't go to plan. And this can be really hard for like planners like myself. Again, there is nothing wrong with being organized. There's nothing wrong with planning, but I'm learning everything needs to be done in moderation. There needs to be like a balance, and striking that balance is what my aim is. Thirdly, majority of people can't really relate to you or with you. They just don't understand. And in life, interaction and relationships are key to winning. 4, there's no scope to trust in God and His plan, His process, His timing for your life, because you want to have control over everything that's going on, and you kind of forget that He knows what's best for you and He sees the bigger picture. You also don't see yourself the way He sees you. Even in our imperfections, He still wants to work through us and work with us. So this moves on to my final point, that whatever you do as a perfectionist is just never good enough. You're your own worst critic, and you're always finding error in what you do, not necessarily in other people, but in what you do. You're like really hard on yourself. I overanalyze things, overanalyze my work instead of just letting things be. So if, like me, you've placed yourself in bondage of being a perfectionist, then you need to break out of that cycle and just do what you gotta do. If I should ever be called a perfectionist, I would want it to be in the area of love and showing love. Because when God was saying be perfect, He was equating perfection and being perfect to when you are loving and showing people love, operating from love. So whatever you do, if you're doing it from a place of love, that makes you perfect because you are wired for love, and He that is love created you in His image and likeness. So from now on, I'ma just loosen up, take things easy, enjoy my life, because if I wait until everything is perfect or I'm perfect, all of that, I'm going to be waiting a long time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. I just hope this motivates you and you got one or two things from what I'm talking about. And remember, guys, that it's one step at a time to becoming confident. Bye for now.